Thailand's largest pro-democracy rally in years draws 10,000.
Here's a summary of the article.
An anti-government protest in Thailand's capital Bangkok drew at least 10,000 people on Sunday, police said, making it the largest political demonstration the kingdom has seen in years. The student-led protests began nearly a month ago and have been held on an almost daily basis ever since. Demonstrators are demanding a revised constitution, an end to the harassment of government critics and reforms to the monarchy. The last demand is particularly sensitive in Thailand. Anyone criticizing the monarchy faces between 1.5 to 15 years in jail. Protesters used mobile phones as flashlights at a rally calling on the government to resign. Thailand has experienced multiple coups ever since the army toppled the absolute monarchy in 1932, replacing it with a constitutional monarchy. The onset of the coronavirus pandemic put a pause on these protests until recently.
This post received a score of 6,900, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
So, the theme of August is revolutions, so theme of autumn will be civil wars. Not going to lie, they had me first few days with explosions.
Revolutions and civil wars can often contain explosions, so,
or be sparked by one. Looking at Lebanon here.
Thailand's revolution coup cycle was about due for another, anyhow. Maybe this one will be different. Fingers crossed, but forgive me for not holding my breath.
It's 10,000 people, give or take. That's non-trivial, but it isn't exactly a guarantee that it will go further than this.
I love how the world decided to start fighting for democracy during a pandemic. You can't make this shit up. Seriously though, go Thailand.
It's when we needed government the most that they failed us. It's when our system provides only for the wealthy that we realized we needed a new system.
That's got to be rough on the artist's wrist.
I didn't want to upvote this, but it took me a minute and definitely made me laugh.
After seeing protests in other countries numbering millions, 10K seems pretty low.
Comparatively it is, but for a country where it is illegal and punishable by years in jail to criticize the monarchy, any large group of people protesting is a big deal.
Wasn't it the same in Egypt, Tunisia, and most other countries? Still had millions turn up.
I was pretty happy with Thailand with Thaksin as prime minister. There was corruption of course, but that is pretty normal. Some group of people in Thailand were not happy that Thaksin benefited the poor a lot and scared to lose power and wealth, so they said Thaksin had to go, and poor people could not think for themselves because they didn't have good education, while Thaksin tried to promote education and gave these people chance to go further in their lives. Sadly, they are okay to worship royal institution blindly without being able to tell what is right and wrong.
It's almost as if people want to govern themselves and have true democracy.
I was there during the coup, and hopefully protesters won't be hitting their own with smoke bombs and other explosives. I feel bad for the Thai people. The ones in power really fuck them over and over. That rice scam years ago was a disgrace to humanity. No such thing as revolution without blood being spilt, though, so I doubt they will be able to win back their country without outside help. Too much blatant suppression going on in the world.
Prison system is about to get bigger.
You mean Thailand?
I hope he just keeps saying Thailand from now on. They already doubled down by saying that is really the correct pronunciation after all.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.